This tutorial is about setting up your project. Setting up your project is one of the most important steps when using Final Cut Pro. If you don't follow these directions, your movie files could go what's called offline, and they could also possibly be lost forever. So let's go ahead and start up Final Cut Pro for the first time and create a new project. You can do that by either coming down here to the dock and clicking on Final Cut Pro, or you can always go up here to Spotlight and type in Final Cut. So someone else's projects may be left up on the screen. Even if they saved it correctly, it will reopen with their projects on screen. So what you're going to want to do is you can right click or control click on the tabs up here and say just close the tab. Do that to all of them. And always just say File, New Project. Okay, so now what we're going to do is save the project. Do that by going to File, Save Project As, and then what your first thing you're going to do is navigate to the hard drive that you have. If you haven't set up your hard drive correctly, I suggest you go back and see the tutorial on setting up your hard drive. And I select my hard drive, I create a new folder, and I suggest you call the folder something meaningful and practical, like for instance your name, Practicum, and hit create. And then you're going to save the actual project file in that folder, and you should name it the same thing, your name, Practicum, and call this version 1. Oh, not version 12, version 1, and click save. Now your file is saved, but now we're going to do the most important part, which is setting up your Capture Scratch. Basically, this is going to tell Final Cut Pro to use your external hard drive to keep all of its temporary files and make sure everything is packaged nicely so you can keep all your files, and next time when you come back with your hard drive, you can continue using all your files. So how we do that is you go up here to Final Cut Pro, System Settings, and you'll see right here, leave all of these checked and just hit Set. And then again navigate to your hard drive and then go back to the folder that you created before. You can just click on the folder itself so it's highlighted and hit choose, and then we hit OK. And that's it. Your project is all set up. Just so you're aware, what we just did is basically on your hard drive you'll see that Final Cut Pro created 3 new folders and your project file. And basically everything that Final Cut Pro is going to need to make your movies, it's going to put these extra files that it needs into these folders. And if you hadn't set it up correctly, these could go to other places and possibly get deleted or completely lost. So again, that's why we call this the most important step. All right, and thank you, and you can now move on to importing your footage.